3 days later, Jesus Christ becomes the King of the world, King of heaven, received the keys to hell, and saved everyone from sin.
Good internet, it is Capital J Productions. I'm back with another video, and today we are talking about the record industry. Okay, so a few days ago, maybe about a week ago, I heard about this story about Ebro, right? That he tweeted out this right here, and I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna react to it, and I'm going to just talk about what I think is going on and why this is happening. So anyway, right? Ebro says he had got a call saying, and this was on August 17th, right? So about like a week or so ago. And he said, it should be noted many major record labels have disprioritized signing rappers. The focus is now African music and Latin music. Rappers better stop being boring and talking about the same shit over and over, chasing TikTok success and comic sessions. Okay. So when I saw this, of course, me having the brain and having the knowledge and having everything that I have, I knew right away this was BS, right? Like, for me, this is BS because the reason why is because the major labels, I should say, they have been known to basically hire these gangster rappers, right? They've been doing it for almost about 40 years out of as long as hip hop has been going on for 50. Out of 50 of those years, about 40 of those years was gangster rap. Okay, so there's no way you could sign all those gangster rappers. They still have them out there even now. Trap, drill rappers, right? It's all the same. They're just different terms, but it's the same. It's the same stuff. Okay. They've been signed. They out of all the acts they could sign, most of the rappers are gang related, right? Or just negative. It's all negative, right? For the black rappers. Now it's funny. Now I'm gonna break this down, right? So he said he got a phone call. Now you got to ask yourself, okay, who was the person that called? Obviously, it was a big shot, right? And they noticed they called him. Okay, they called Ebro. Now Ebro, I did my little research on him. He's black and he's Jewish. Okay, so you got to think about it. If the rappers are all black, the rappers he's talking about is black rappers, right? If they wanted to send a message, why don't they send it to black people? Why don't you call us up? You know what I'm saying? Call one of us up. Start talking to us if that was the case, right? But no, they go to him, okay, and they call him to spread the message because, yeah, I get it. He's in radio. He's the one who's going to, but still, I'm just saying, if you really want to do things properly, right, that's how you would do it. But that's carry on, right? It should be noted many major record labels have disprioritized signing rappers. Okay, so why? He doesn't go into why, okay? Now, I kind of have my opinion on it. My opinion on it is that the rappers are now starting to really see the game. Their numbers are low. None of these rappers are going for their BS no more. So instead of the record labels taking accountability, right, for their doings, and because they're never going to do that, they're trying to blame it on the rappers. Okay, it says here the focus is now African music and Latin music. Okay, so now they're focusing on what I believe is they have a narrative. It's gonna be, Y'all have to pay attention when y'all start seeing all these African music, these Latin. It's probably going to start off good for a long time. But y'all later on, y'all got to pay attention how the music would change, how they're going to find some way to make it more toxic. And this is for both genres, the Latin music, you know what I'm saying, African music. Okay? Because we all know record labels, they don't have nothing, they don't have a good plan for these musicians. They screw over everybody, but especially the black community the most. All right. So let's carry on. Rappers better stop being boring. Now, you see how they try to put it on the rappers? He's trying to put it on the rappers. Okay. This is not the record label. If they did not want to sign gangster rappers, they would not have signed gangster rappers. Period. They don't seem to sign people who talk about like me, who rap about Jesus Christ, right? Or I'm not really a rapper, but I have rapped about. I got a few songs about Jesus Christ, right? The King. They're not gonna sign people like me. They're not gonna. They don't want to put people who's about truth in front of the camera, okay? So notice just how they do it, because they're not gonna blame themselves. You know what I'm saying? They gotta put it on somebody, okay? And talking about the same shit over. So, but the thing is, here's the problem. If they got tired of it, it should have stopped by like year 5, right? It should. You don't let it go on for what, 40 years, and it's still kind of going on. It's still playing on the, like, if I'd have turned on the radio right now, chances are I'm gonna hear Drake rapping about the same dumb shit he's been rapping about, right? Stuff he definitely don't live by. And it just other all kind of other rap songs, right? They all rapping about the same thing. So I mean, that's just call it what it is. That is a pure lie that the rappers are boring and talk about the same shit over and over again. They kept signing the same shit over and over again. That's why we kept hearing the same shit over and over and over again. Chasing TikTok success in comment sections. Okay, so I'm not sure why he even mentioned that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the rappers have to promote. They put it on these rappers. They have to promote. You know what I'm saying? They have to advertise. They have to do what they have to do to get their plays, to get their spins. But anyway, that's what I think about this. I call cap on all of this. This is just lies. All of this is lies. They know their numbers are down. The record labels know that the rappers ain't going for their bullshit anymore. And so they're mad about it. And so instead of taking accountability, they rather blame the rappers, and they know they're forced to move into another direction. Yeah, that's what it is. But of course, they're not going to come out and say that. They got to come out and blame people, because these people they're used to making their millions and millions and millions off our ignorance. And now we're finally starting to open up. A lot of rappers are coming out. I have put so many videos out, and there's still a lot of people who I haven't reacted to, who's called the industry out on this bullshit. Just I don't have time to react to everybody, but I try to pick the most important ones. So yeah, but anyway, right? That's that. It's something else I want to talk about, right? Because I looked into I just did a little research on Ebro, right? So I'm gonna play this little video. I made this little video, okay? So oops, my bad. Let's let this play out. Okay, so basically I wanted to know his ethnicity, right? And so I looked it up, and I just kind of took a picture of this. And basically, he's black and he's Jewish. This is, I don't make this stuff up. I don't make up anything that you guys see in my video. But you guys always should do your own research. You know what I mean? Don't just take somebody's word for it. But with me, you always gonna get the truth. Okay, so or at least what we can find out there. Okay, because a lot of this stuff that you find on Google, a lot of it is not true too. A lot of it is technically what the information they want us to know. Okay, so y'all gotta understand that. All right, about this stuff with Google. But anyway, I'm not gonna read this. I just wanted to share this because this is important. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all gotta understand. You got these Jewish people, right? He's half black, half Jewish, right? But and the only reason why he in the game is because he got, because it's Jewish, you know, part of, it's his Jewish, part of, his connections. But because if you do your research and like I know, they are the people who run the music industry. They are the people who pretty much run a lot of the stuff that's going on in the world, and like I said, they're running black hip hop. I mean, black people, we should be running hip hop, but you got these people who's out of touch and don't know nothing about our culture, trying to control our culture. Yeah, so that's how come I thought that was important to show this part about him being Jewish, because you got the reason why is because y'all need to understand what's really going on. You have to look at the details. You know that saying, the devil is in the details. That is true. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to look at the details and you have to figure out who's behind, who's putting out the message. What type of person is it? Is it a black person? Is it, you know what I mean? We black people should know about anything and everything that's going on in hip hop, and something we created ourselves. We should be the first ones to know about, you know what I'm saying? Not somebody like Ebro, But we are allowing the music industry, the record labels, to control our music, and that's something we gotta do. That's something we gotta stop, not do. We've been doing it for way too long. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this. I want to know what you guys think. I have a video, okay? I have a video that I've created maybe about, this is a while back, right? Maybe about 8-9 months ago, that I did about the music industry. I broke down like who really controls the music industry. I got the numbers, everything. Okay, you guys should really go, if you want truth and you really want to know like what's really going on. You should look at that video. Okay, that video explains a lot of this stuff, and you know what I mean. And I break it down really, really well, and I show proof from Google. Okay, of what's really going on, not just coming up with my own opinion. Okay. And it's based off a lot of things I experienced too, like, trying to get into this industry. But yeah, so what do you guys think about the record labels or blaming it on the rappers? I want to know what y'all think. When they the ones who put the money behind these rappers, they the ones who signed these rappers, and they put millions and millions, probably billions, you know what I'm saying, of money on these rappers to come out with this, with the whole gangster rap thing. They made it bigger than any other type of music out there, and that's why hip hop is so big in this world today. So that's all I have for this one. I want to know what you guys think. Yeah, I'll be in the comments like always.